Trans fats represent a long-standing concern within the domains of nutrition and public health owing to their artificial nature and detrimental health impacts, notably on cardiovascular health. Formed predominantly through the hydrogenation process, these fats have been implicated in a range of health issues, with cardiovascular diseases at the forefront. Within this context, margarine emerges as a significant focal point due to its extensive consumption and historical association with trans fats. This essay aims to explore the multifaceted dimensions of trans fats, including their intricate effects on health and the dynamic evolution of margarine in response to mounting health concerns. Through a nuanced examination, we seek to unravel the complexities surrounding trans fats, shedding light on their implications for public health and the strategies employed to address these challenges. By delving into these interconnected themes, we can gain a deeper understanding of the role of trans fats in shaping dietary patterns and their repercussions on individual and population health. Furthermore, we aim to underscore the importance of informed decision-making and proactive measures to mitigate the adverse effects of trans fats on human health. In essence, this essay serves as a comprehensive exploration of trans fats and margarine, highlighting their significance in the context of nutrition, public health, and the broader societal discourse surrounding food consumption and health outcomes. Understanding trans fats. Trans fats are a type of unsaturated fat with a particular molecular structure resulting from the hydrogenation process. During hydrogenation, hydrogen atoms are added to liquid vegetable oils, converting them into solid fats. This process enhances the stability and shelf life of oils, making them suitable for various food applications, including frying and baking. Trans fats occur naturally in small quantities in some animal products, but the majority of trans fats in the modern diet are industrially produced during hydrogenation. These artificial trans fats have raised significant health concerns due to their adverse effects on cholesterol levels and cardiovascular health. Health impact of trans fats. Trans fats pose a significant threat to cardiovascular health, as evidenced by robust research linking their consumption to an elevated risk of heart disease and related complications. These artificial fats disrupt the delicate balance of cholesterol in the body, notably by increasing levels of bad cholesterol while simultaneously reducing levels of HDL good cholesterol. Such an imbalance sets the stage for atherosclerosis, the progressive buildup of plaque within arteries, paving the way for heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular ailments. Moreover, trans fats don't stop at impacting cholesterol, they also wreak havoc on metabolic processes. Studies have linked trans fat intake to heightened inflammation, insulin resistance, and various metabolic disorders, including type 2 diabetes and obesity. These interconnected health risks present a formidable challenge to public health, prompting swift action from authorities and policymakers to curtail the prevalence of trans fats in our food supply. In response to these findings, regulatory measures and dietary guidelines have been implemented worldwide, aiming to limit trans fat consumption and promote healthier dietary habits. By raising awareness and enforcing labeling requirements, authorities empower consumers to make informed choices about the foods they consume. Concurrently, food manufacturers have been urged to reformulate their products, replacing trans fats with healthier alternatives to safeguard consumer health. The ongoing efforts to reduce trans fat exposure represent a pivotal step towards mitigating the burden of cardiovascular disease and related health conditions. However, continued vigilance and collaboration across sectors are necessary to ensure sustained progress in safeguarding public health and promoting optimal well-being for all. Regulatory measures and dietary guidelines. Recognizing the health risks associated with trans fats, many countries have implemented regulatory measures to limit their use in food products. In the United States, for example, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, introduced mandatory labeling of trans fat content on food packaging in 2006. This requirement enabled consumers to make informed choices and encouraged food manufacturers to reformulate their products to reduce or eliminate trans fats. Additionally, some jurisdictions have imposed restrictions on the allowable trans fat content in food products. For instance, Denmark became the first country to enact legislation banning the use of industrially produced trans fats in food products in 2003. Other countries, including Canada and several European nations, have followed suit with similar regulations aimed at protecting public health. As part of efforts to promote healthier dietary patterns, organizations such as the World Health Organization, WHO, and the American Heart Association, AHA, have issued dietary guidelines advising individuals to minimize their consumption of trans fat. These guidelines emphasize the importance of replacing trans fats with healthier alternatives, such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in sources like nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. Evolution of margarine. Margarine, originally developed as a butter substitute, has undergone significant changes over the years in response to shifting dietary recommendations and consumer preferences. Early formulations of margarine relied heavily on hydrogenated oils, resulting in high trans fat content and adverse health effects. However, as awareness of the health risks associated with trans fats grew, margarine manufacturers began reformulating their products to reduce or eliminate trans fats. This led to the development of trans fat-free margarines made from healthier oils such as soybean, canola, or sunflower oil. Moreover, advancements in food technology have allowed for the creation of margarine spreads enriched with plant sterols or stanols compounds that help lower cholesterol levels. These fortified margarines offer consumers a healthier alternative to traditional butter while providing additional heart protective benefits. Furthermore, the market demand for natural and minimally processed foods has influenced the evolution of margarine formulations. Many consumers now seek out margarine products made with simple ingredients and free from artificial additives, preservatives, and hydrogenated oils. Trans fats pose a significant threat to public health, particularly in relation to cardiovascular well-being. Margarine, once a primary source of trans fats, has undergone substantial reformulation to better align with dietary guidelines and consumer preferences for healthier options. As our understanding of the impact of dietary fats on health deepens, it becomes increasingly crucial for individuals to make informed choices about their food intake. Prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods and selecting healthier fats from sources like nuts, seeds, avocados, and fatty fish can significantly reduce trans fat consumption and promote long-term heart health. Furthermore, sustained efforts from policymakers, food manufacturers, and health organizations are imperative to foster environments conducive to healthier dietary habits. Collaborative initiatives aimed at reducing the prevalence of trans fats in the food supply play a vital role in safeguarding public health and empowering individuals to make choices that support overall well-being. By advocating for healthier food options, disseminating accurate nutritional information, and implementing regulatory measures, stakeholders can collectively contribute to a reduction in trans fat consumption and the promotion of healthier lifestyles. In doing so, we can strive towards a future where individuals have access to nutritious foods that support optimal health outcomes for all.